Hello, good morning students. Sem 1 poem The Seven Ages of a Man, that was written by William Shakespeare. About poet introduction, about poem introduction, and half stage of life we already learnt. We just revised in 1 or 2 minutes that which are the 7 stages that Shakespeare described in his poem. Actually, this poem is written in not separately, but this poem was taken by his novel. And let's see that which are the 7 ages of a man that Shakespeare want to tell us. The first stage of a man that we already saw was infant helpless. What is this? In which Shakespeare told us that it was the age at that time the child cried first time and his mother was happy. Normally when the child was cry, his mother become restless that why my child was cry. But the first time and the last time ever, the mother was happy to listen his child's cry. And the first time the child came into the nurse's arm, it is the moment of helpless infant bed. It means he cannot do anything with himself. He totally depended on others at that time. That's why the stage is called the helpless age or a helpless stage. The second stage that we learned was winning schoolboy. In which the poet wants to tell us that it is the stage that at that time a boy or a girl did not like to go to school at that time. He cried for that, he didn't want to leave his house, he didn't want to leave his parents. Actually, he didn't want to come out from that atmosphere in which he lived 3 to 4 years. And that's why he was cried at that time when he went to school at the very first time. So it is also like that he didn't want to leave that atmosphere. At the very first time he didn't want to leave the atmosphere, he didn't want to come out from his mother's womb. He was afraid that what is that? And when he come out from mother's womb, he cried. Then he tried to adjust with a new atmosphere, with his family, with his neighboring area and his relatives also. At that time his parents forced him to go into the another atmosphere, it means at the school. At that time he didn't want to go into new atmosphere, new circumstances, and that's why he was cried at that time. The third, emotional lover. The third stage, emotional lover. What is emotional lover? It is the age, it is the time when a person come to attracted with someone. He liked to sing a song on romanticism, he liked to sing, he want to appreciate his lover or her lover at that time. So it was the time when a person fall in love a very first time, and that's why Shakespeare also said that the many ballads are written on that. What is ballad? I told you that it is a kind of poem which was written on romanticism. It is called ballad. The fourth stage that we understand today, that I explain you today, is devoted soldier. Who is devoted soldier? Let's see that. When he come over with his love, When his love is completed there, then he want to sacrifice with for his nation, for his society. The fourth stage of life is that of a soldier. Soldier, it doesn't mean to join with any army. Soldier, it means here to do something for his society, to do something for the nation. He is full of ego and take oaths. At that time, he can take any oaths. If you tell him that you have to do it with for your nation, you have to do it with for your society, then he is ready to do it. It is the time period of an age. At that time, a person can do anything. And he can take any challenges, whether the challenges are normal, whether the challenges are full of risk. He has a beard like a leopard. Actually, at that time he also want to increase his beard. He is jealous in honor and quick in quarrel. He can take any quarrel. Actually, to take quarrel, it is a very normal at that age, and that's why he want to be a soldier. If anyone just tease him, just want to tell him anything that he don't like, he take a quarrel at that time. Even the person is not considered with that manner. The person is not included with that manner. He can take risk. He can take quarrel at that time also. Whether his friend is involved in that matter, he can take the quarrel with him also. It is the age. In that time, a person is very anger, the person is very courage, and that's why he can take any challenges, any risk. He seeks bubble reputation even in the mouth of cannons. This means that is ready to die for so-called worldly honor and filmy reputation. Actually, it was the time, at that time, he is ready to die for his country. That's why Shakespeare used here a word, so-called worldly honor. Worldly honor, it means when a soldier dies, it is called a martyrdom, it is called a patriotism, and the nation or a world appreciate his death at that time. So he can die for his nation, for this honor, because he think that if I die for my country, if I die for my nation, it is called honor for me, it is called reputation for me, and that's why he can die for that, and filmy reputation. The fifth stage of the life is the wise judge. It means here his enthusiasm, his courage is going sometime down. Wise judge. It is the fifth stage of the life in which a man passes. Judge or a justice, actually at that time, he want to do something justicely work, he want to do some judging work at that time. The fifth stage is that of the justice age. He is now round bellied man with several eyes. Actually his appearance is totally different at that time. When he was a soldier, his beard is increased. He looked slim and trim. Well-known personality was there. But as he come into the fifth stage of his life, how he was looked? His belly increased. It means he totally round bellied man. with several eyes. It means there is khunnas in his eyes. There is so much anger in his eyes. He has a beard of formal cut. Now his beard going down. He is in formal cut beard at that time. There is no hobby to increase his beard at that time. Mosquitoes at that time. Mouth stick. He is full of wise saying and quotable quotes. He was becoming wise at that time. And he talked about philosophy, he talked about religion at that time. There is no talk of his sacrifice, there is no talk of his courage, there is no talk of the quarrel at that time, fighting at that time. There is a talk with the wisely manner. He can talk with very calmly at that time. Quotable quotes, it means quotations are there in his talk, in his conversation. He likes to advise others all the time. Actually at that time he want to give advices to all, because he thought that he is now a very nice person, a very wise person, wisdom person. At that time he thought that, and he also thought that I am an experienced person and that's why I can give advices to all. Whether it is not like that whether he take advices on himself or not, but he give advices to all at that time. Probably the word capon refers to a bribe. Bribe, it means to corruption here. Probably the word capon, to take from someone, it is called capon. That word is totally considered with himself at that time, refers to bribe. He preaches wisdom and honestly, but does not practice them. I told you already that he give advices to all at that time. He give every advice, every kind of advices at that time, but he did not follow the single advice with himself. It is the stage of that life. It means the fifth stage, called the judge age or a justice age. At that time he want to judge everyone, and that time he feels that I am able to give advice to everyone. I am totally experienced person and I can give advice to every man, and that's why he judge the person and give them advice. Whether he don't apply advice in his life, but he give advices to everyone. It is the stage of that a person thought that I am the wisdom person. Now we go ahead about the sixth stage of the life. The old man. Person become old. From his born to getting old. It is the stage of that life when there is no wisdom in his life also. There is no taking revenge in his life also. There is no emotional lover. There is no crying. There is no feeling helplessness. It is the age at that time a person want to just sit. A person want to try to busy himself in the religious activity. It is the stage of that kind of work. The sixth stage, it is called the fifth age also. The sixth stage of life is that of a middle-aged man with spectacle on his nose and pouch on his side. How was he looked at that time? So he looked that a spectacle on his nose at that time, and pouch on his side. Just think that beta, how his appearance is totally different by his age. When he was schoolboy, he wore uniform and go to school. When he was emotional lover, he tried to impress his lover at that time. So he wore new style of clothes. He uses the accessories. Then he was a devoted soldier. At that time, he increased his beard, his mustache, and he was still slim and trim at that time. He tried to fit himself at that time. Then he was wise judge at that time. He was a round bellied man. It means his belly was increased. He keep his beard a very short manner. At that time he keep his beard in a very good cut, in a formal cut. Then he become old man. At that time the spectacles were on his nose. He also keep a pouch on his side. It means we can see that his appearance is totally different by the age, totally changed by the age. He looks clownish in his lean and slippered pantaloons. How he was looked at that time. So he looked like a clown because he wore the loose clothes. Till this age, he wore a tight clothes that seams his body. Now he wore loose clothes. How? Lean the slippered pantaloons. It means he did not wear shoes, sandals. He just wore the loose slippers at that time. His body is now shrunk. It means he was just gothal thau, palti thau at that time. Now he cannot also balance his body. He cannot balance his body at that time. He has to depend on somebody else or something like a stick or a walker. So his body is now shrunk. His big voice has now turned into childish treble. Bhari awaj, we called in Gujarati, like a soldier's voice, wise man voice. Now his voice become also a tremble. When he speak, there is a very little tremble in his voice. His voice is not fluent at that time. When he want to speak something, he has to take some try with his throat, with his swar patty. It is called that the old age is there. His sound is now hollow and weak. His sound is not like that the echoes are there in his sound. His sounds are like very weak, very hollow at that time. Like nobody want to listen the sound. He just tell that. It is the age of that person. It is the time period of that person. Then when nobody want to listen his sound, and that's why his sound is very hollow. His sound is very weak at that time. Now we go ahead about his seventh age. What the seventh age of the person at that time? Let's see that. Second, childhood. We already see that when he was become old man, his voice was trembling, his appearance is changed, he cannot walk with himself. Now the second childhood came. It means the infant helpless to gain the helplessness. What is this? The last stage of life is second childhood. Old age is second childhood. because the person is totally dependent on someone else at that time. When he was child, he was completely dependent on his relatives, his parents, or his caretaker. At the same time, when a person become old, at that time he completely helpless person, and he completely depended on his children, his caretaker. Old age is second childhood, when a person goes into the world of oblivion. It means at that time he has no considered with that materialistic world. He has to concern with his religious activity, with his pulse, with his puja part. He has no teeth. Again, listen that when he was child now, he has no teeth. Like when the child born, there is no teeth. Again, there is no teeth. The teeth went, gone. Hair. Hair is also not. He has no teeth, no eyes. He cannot see clearly. No taste. There is no taste on his tongue. If you give him any kind of food, there is no taste on his tongue at that time. When the child was born, again the person was on the dying bed. He is sense everything. Sense means without. He can live without everything. There is no need of that person at that time. He can sleep anytime, anywhere. He can eat anything. He can talk on any topic at that time. It means he has no interest to talk with anybody at that time. So completely he was sense person at that time. Here sense means without. He can live without anything at that time. And it suggests that the old man loses everything, gradually moving towards death. When he was moving towards death, he loses his teeth, hair, eyes, taste, interest, hobby. Everything he loses at that time. He don't want to keep his beard good. He don't want to keep himself a fit and fine person. He don't want to interest in that society. It means the wisdom word and judging the society, giving advice also. At that time, it is called the second childhood of the person, when a person don't interested on anything. Everything gradually moving towards death. It is the last sense of life when the person is on dead bed. He is just waiting when my Yamraja come and take me, nothing else. He has no interest in anything at that time. You heard a story of my grandmother Khusawan Singh. At that time, when his grandmother was taken into the city, she has no interest on anything except to give food to his birds, to her birds, because she was on the dead bed at that time. It's the same way when a person was on his dead bed, the second childhood is that. It means he was completely dependent on someone else at that time. So, in each stage of life, there are miseries. How? I told you. How there are miseries in each stage of the life. Listen, in a very first stage of life, the person depended on others, so it is the misery for him. Then to go to school is a misery for him because he want to leave the atmosphere. So it become misery for him. Then emotional lover, sometimes he has to leave his lover, so it is also emotional or a misery for him. Devoted soldier, he cannot sacrifice, his dreams are not completed at that time. Fulfilled, wise judge, nobody takes seriously to him. Old man, again has to leave, taste, again feeling helpless. The second childhood, he has to depended on anyone. So every stage of life has some kind of misery, some kind of grief. A person cannot get everything at every time. He has to sacrifice something at every level, and then he can achieve anything. Life is a tale. Tale, it means here story. Incident. Here the life is like a story, incidental. Suffering according to Jacques, who is the character of this poem. The life is a tale of suffering. Every stage is filled with some kind of suffering. Jacques told us that. Shakespeare has presented the pessimism. I told you in a very first video that what is optimism, what is pessimism. Nirasavad. Picture of the life in this poem. Again, this poem is taken from the As You Like It novel of Shakespeare, and in this poem Shakespeare explained us that every stage of, by the character of Jacques, that every stage of life is filled with miseries, filled with some emotion, and a person has to suffer with that particular stage of the life. So here we completed our poem 7 Stages of the Man. The one poem is reminding that we will see into our next video. Till then, have a nice day. A person has to suffer from that 7 stages. Sorry. If you take it with, not take it with the pessimism, but you take it with the optimism, you can enjoy your life. The also Shakespeare want to tell us that don't take the 7 stages of the man in a pessimism way. But I suggest you that take the every stage with optimistic. At least you achieve something, take your side, take your view of that method, so you can feeling good and take everything with optimism, not with the pessimism. Don't be Jacques, be yourself. Have a nice day.